I played two additional games. The first is Return of the Phantom, and the other is Rex Nebular and the Cosmic Gender Benders. I'll review both of these together. Return of the Phantom has Detective Raoul going to the opera house in Paris and trying to determine what has happened with a chandelier falling down in the foyer. And it may involve return of the Phantom of the opera, the famous Phantom of the opera in the Paris opera house. This game has as highlights trying to track down various clues in the opera house, in the backstage, the flywalks, and in the foyer, as well as the opera booths. And what happens is the detective travels back in time and confronts the Phantom, and ultimately obviously overcomes him. What this game involves is during the back in time portion is going down in the catacombs of Paris and trying to defeat the Phantom, which is the ending of the game. These early DOS games had a mazes that they employed, where it was north, south, east, west, and you would come upon rooms. You had to pick north and south, east, west, whatever the path was that got you through. Let me try to load a small or a few scenes. I won't play it all. This is towards the end of the game. So this had the old school type of verb action that you had to do. Let me try another. This is down in the catacombs, and I believe that this will bring you straight to the yes, this is the underground passages in the catacombs. Let me exit out of here and see if I can get the other game going. This is the other game, Rex Nebular and the Cosmic Gender Benders. And what this game is about is Rex is tasked with trying to retrieve a vase for a client for a certain reward. And he comes across the planet that is inhabited by females, with the males few sparse between. And through a war, the males have been rendered impotent. So what the females do is try to capture any males that come along. But they also have a backup plan of having a gender changer that allows them to do what they need to do to make offspring. So both of these games are inventory based. What you do is you go through various screens and get the inventory item that you need and work with it. That is killed Rex right there because the city is flooded. Let me try another game, another restore here. This is the vase that Rex has to get. It's right there. So in essence, that's the summary of the game. I had a devil of a time trying to get this game loaded, trying various systems, but then what he did is he resorted to the DOSBox, given that these are games in DOS, and success. But the only trouble is these games have copy protection, and the old school type copy protection is you had to obtain a word from the game manual, a certain line, number, etc., and type it into the question box. So if you don't have the manual, you're out of luck. But I was able to find a manual, so I was able to get the word that I needed and type it in, and I was able to start the game. Once you pass the protection, you're able to rerun and play new games. Both of these games, if you know what you're doing, they're approximately 3 hours long. Of course, back in the day when they were originally put out, there was no way of obtaining hints. So people often worked on these things for weeks, trying to figure out what's the next thing to do. These games are very obtuse in their solutions. They're not obvious. Neither is there any quick mapping available. Neither was there any quick mapping available about what do you go next, what's after this, where is this related to this. So the games often, for individuals that purchase them, dragged on for weeks. I would grade both of these games just for the nostalgia factor B. They're retro games. They're very vintage, and once you get the hang of it, they're very easy to play. What I will do is I will look for additional games, and if I'm able to find them, I'll play them, and I'll let you know what I think of them. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're able to catch my next video.